What's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the EverythingAltcoin channel. This video has been in the waits for way too long, so it's time to finally drop it, right? Today we're going to be talking about Moonbeam versus Astr. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Polkadot and its ecosystem, and these two EVMs are my two favorite ones as of right now. Essentially, Moonbeam was my favorite one, but then Astr was my first one that I actually invested into as part of their lock drop before they actually changed their name to Astr. There was named Plasm. There was named Plasm before that. Then they changed their name to Astr. Right now, basically, are EVM compatible, but the purpose of Astr is to become be a smart contract hub for all overall interoperability, right? For Moonbeam, its purpose is to be the smart contract hub for specialized interoperability within EVM. So looking at Beam here, Moonbeam is interoperable with other blockchain networks by two methods, right? It's fully EVM compatible that applications on Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, or even Polygon can easily be deployed on Moonbeam. It also uses like cross-chain bridges, basically, so you can transfer those assets from Moonbeam and other EVM compatible blockchains like Avalanche and things like that. Now, also, all other parachains can communicate with each other through their XCM format, right? So you'll probably see like XCM RMRK on like Stellar Swap or something like that. So that's just for them to make themselves interoperable. As you guys can see from here, sitting at 44 cents, down 2% on the day, at a market cap of 260 million. Now, I remember talking about bringing this up a while ago when it was at like around 160 and market cap. Basically reached our price target where we said it was going to hit, and it's time to DCA into. Now, people were really loving Moonbeam, right? Its all-time high was $19.50, right? I believe that it can get to that part as well. They also have a growing ecosystem, which we'll look at like the DEX, the leading DEX, I believe, for both ecosystems, right? Now, in terms of Astr here, Astr right now is a dual virtual machine blockchain which runs smart contracts written on two different programming languages. So that makes it very unique in that way and different from Moonbeam. Astr supports Wasm virtual machine and Ethereum virtual machine. So the mission of Astr is to become the smart contract hub for interoperability between Ethereum, Polkadot, and Cosmos, and all EVM networks like Ethereum, BSC, Polygon, things like that, and other Polkadot parachains. So what makes Astr unique is the WASM part of it, and it's connecting the bigger blockchains as well, while Moonbeam is doing more EVM specialized connections, right? Astr right now is at 7 cents, down 2.6% on the day, and a market cap of $333 million, right? So it's a lot higher than Moonbeam as of right now, but it did also hit around the price target we was talking about. But this pump also probably came mainly due to the whole Chinese narrative thing, because Astr is a Chinese-based blockchain as well. So these pumped during that time, and it just got up there crazy. As you guys can see, the influx of money just hit it, and it put it on people's radar a little bit more. You guys can see the all-time high for it was 42 cents, so it is down 81% from its all-time high as of right now. Now we're going to get into some more key differences from the two. Both ecosystems are very much so growing as of right now. I did use both. I do like both. So as you guys can see from the tokenomics here, they both launched around the same time. Their max supply is infinite. The inflation for Astr is higher than Moonbeam, which is 9.4% for Astr and 5% for Moonbeam, right? They raised 35 million in total from VC and public, and Moonbeam raised 6 million from seed round and 100 million from growth fund, right? So Moonbeam got a lot of funding in there because it was like the most talked about altcoin coming out for the Polkadot ecosystem, right? As you guys can see, with the tokens are being used for, and the circulating supply, this was as of November, right? 3.7 billion, while Moonbeam had 45 million, right? As you guys can see, these are the locked up tokens as collateral, and then we have this one as well. As this is more towards basically how things operate on these chains within like the block time the transaction fees and things like that, right? So you can check out the differences from that one. But one of my favorite decks on Moonbeam would be essentially Stellar Swap. Stellar Swap has been doing a lot of big things for Moonbeam, which I'm also going to show you in some of their tweets. Only sitting at $1.9 million market cap, right? As you guys can see, compared to the TVL, it's at 20 million, right? So this has a lot of potential, a lot of room to actually make you some money when you go ahead. Going on to their Twitter here, as you guys can see, they're always giving out a lot of details, and they're hinting at something that should be coming out within March 2nd to be exact, right? I can't wait to see what that is going to be. Now, not only is Stellar Swap a great dex for Moonbeam, but they also now launch Pulsar, which is basically going to be a hybrid dex that utilizes the power of concentrated liquidity to provide an ultra efficient way of trading liquidity provisions. With Pulsar, users can access optimal asset prices, low slippage, and greater yield optimization for LP stakeholders. So that is something interesting that they did. They partnered with Algebra for this, right? And that's Stellar Swap. Stellar Swap is pretty big. I believe it's going to be the biggest dex on Moonbeam, but other people may have some other favorite ones. So you let me know what's your favorite one down below. And if you guys haven't already, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video. Comment what's your favorite between these two, Astar or Moonbeam. And don't forget to hit that bell button to get notified every time I upload a new video. And lastly, check out the description down below for the Discord and the Patreon. Remember, the Patreon has a new tier regarding private sales. So if you guys would like to get into upcoming projects, private sales, join that Patreon, join the Discord, and let's continue on with the video. Now, for Alt Swap, I believe this will be the leading dex on Astar, right? Right now, as you guys can see, the fully diluted market cap is at 3.2 mil. I believe that this is under a $1 million market cap here, right? And I believe as the hype continues on with Astar and people start using it in that ecosystem a little bit more, ARF Swap will benefit greatly from that. I don't think that this actually got any pump from like the China stuff, but as you guys can see, it's relatively green within the last 90 days. See, 180 days is down, but within the last 90 days is relatively green. All-time high was 2 cents, which was basically 8 months ago, and it's down 86.10% on that. So what do you guys think? What's your favorite altcoins in each of these ecosystems? Have you checked it out yet? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.